the first time I'm talking. This is the first time I am talking on this platform. And as I told you, I'm super excited because I'm going to share what is very close to my heart, which I do with passion for the last, almost 2.5 decades, right? So, good evening, everybody, once again. And thank you, Rajeshwari, for that wonderful introduction. And thank you, friends, for joining in today. So, I'm going to start sharing my screen. Just let me know when my screen is visible to the full. 1 second, I'll just share it. Is it fully visible?
Yeah.
Yeah, ma'am, it's a professional sharing. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. So I hope you're able to see the entire screen. I would like to thank Advanced Psychological Services Association on this very important week, the Mental Health Awareness Week. And I'm so, excited to share the screen with a lot of known faces on this platform. So thank you so much for that. And I'm on day 2, I heard that, I'm going to talk on a very important topic, mental well-being solutions at hand. Many a times we keep talking about the problem, right? But today I want to talk about some solutions so that each of us, when we carry, information home, we are able to start following this and then make a change in the society that we live in. So, good evening once again. My topic of presentation today is mental well-being solutions at hand. So, mental well-being, as we all know, the WHO in 1948 had expressed that, health or well-being is just not about a physical well-being, right? You need to have the various other compartments of health. And in that, mental well-being is so very important because it also encompasses the emotional, psychological, and social well-being, impacting how we think, feel, and act, right? And it is also a state where, with everyday life's trials and tribulations, each of us are able to face it with a lot more, a smile on our face and understand that these are life lessons and we need to keep moving and growing with that. And mental health is not merely the absence of any mental illness, but it is an essential part of an overall health and quality of life. So, when we look at the key aspects of mental well-being, it includes the emotional well-being. Emotional well-being is a range of emotions that you feel inside and you manage effectively. Psychological well-being, it is to the cognitive functions that includes the way you think, the way you are ready to learn new things and new skills, and your concept of decision making. And social well-being is how good you are in maintaining healthy relationships, social connects, and a sense of belonging to the community that you are in, and overall to the entire world, right? And what is the importance of mental well-being? If you look at it, it has a direct importance or impact onto your daily life. It starts from the way you sleep, you eat, you do everything at hand, and it is essential for your overall health also. So it is so directly connected to your overall physical health. And if you neglect a mental health, I guess, your physical health also takes a toll on you. And many people were not talking about mental health till recently. I'm sure all of you are aware of that because it is a psychological forum. We were all more concerned about, what people would say or how people would react to it and what will happen. Will they, separate me or outcast me and so many other things. So many very people, even if you look at the celebrities, so-called celebrities, they were also not very open about sharing their mental trauma. And I guess many people have lost their lives to this too. And however, and now things are changing. People are readily being vocal about the mental health, right? And then the contribution to society. So it is from the individual. You can see how that one person can actually change and become more productive and, engage in community, do a lot of social, contributions and thereby bring about a positive social change. So you can see how each of us have that in us to actually make that difference, right? So, what are the factors that affect mental well-being? So, if you look at people who actually come to you, there are many people who come and say, there were a lot of life events, maybe a loss of some dear and near ones, or it could be some significant health challenges that, they have gone through, or any stressful situations, financial difficulties that, they have, got into stress or depression, and thereby it has started affecting their mental well-being. Some of them have got, a lot of heartbreaks. Now, today, that is a lot more common because people fall in love. And then, when you don't have any positive social connections, then this happens. People who have gone through abuses, maybe even marriages, or it could be some sexual abuse or any such activity which has happened in their lives, or it could be just that they have not had the kind of love or the kind of care or the kind of empathy that they seek from their near and dear ones, that they have not got, and that's why they've become a bitter person. So it could mean anything in their relationship which could have affected their mental well-being. Next is the lifestyle choices. So for this, I think each of us have a kind of a choice for everything that we do. Right from the time we get up in the morning, you can either switch off the alarm or wake up and start exercising. You can either go for an exercise outside, or you can choose to just sit at home and do just breathing, or you can have a choice of what food you eat. You want to eat junk food, processed food, or you want to eat healthy, nutritive, value based food. So all these, I think, we all have a lot more of choices on a daily basis, and or each choice we take takes us closer or away from the goal that we choose to have for our lives, right? And of course, the mental health condition. So, are we able to cope up with the situations that life throws onto us? And if not, are we going or slipping into depression or anxiety based problems? And if yes, then how is it that it is affecting us on a daily basis, right? So, how can you improve your mental well being? Now, that is the solution that we are looking out for, because I think we have heard enough and more of the number of online sessions that is going through for the last 5 or 6 years, that I can say many people are having, discussions, if I could say, on mental well-being. But what is the solution in hand, and how much are we incorporating it into our daily life, right? So that is the entire essence of today's presentation. And in that, if you look at improving mental well-being, the first thing is self-care. How much are you engaging in yourself and taking care of your personal needs? Because if you are happy, you can make the entire world happy. But if you are not happy, then you're only going to succumb to the issue yourself. So engaging in activities of promoting self well-beings, like exercising, mindfulness, relaxation techniques, which can improve your health. Next is seeking support. Okay, if I have some issue, am I able to connect with the near and dear ones in the first level? Am I able to openly communicate what I'm going through? And if not, then I definitely need some professional intervention. And definitely all of us who belong to the profession are handling such cases on a day-to-day basis, right? The next thing is building resilience. Now, building resilience is a journey. I can't say it is one time thing that you do. You have to do it, and you have to keep bouncing back from the adversities that life throws at you. And I believe, and I'm confident that each of us ourselves go through a lot of life challenges, and we cope and we come back. But is it the same thing with everyone who are a part of this universe? Now, if not, then how much can we, go and help them and build their resilience, or help them or give them a path in which they can build their resilience? And last but not the least is prioritizing relationships. Today, with the advent of AI and a lot of other, not humanoid kind of ventures, people are more and more getting drawn into the world of real life, not the real life, right? So they are all into social media, and we all understand how much of the social media has corrupted a human mind, and their productivity, their creativity, their way of thinking, their way of decision making, and how it has put us into a whirlpool. And it is so important that we understand and we try to maintain healthy relationship with people who are real rather than from the real world, and interact with them, understand them. And I think today this is the most important thing that we need to work on. So I'm just going to give you four very simple tips so that we can all follow it. And I'm going to give you share a journey of mine too. So first is the self-care and healthy habits. So at least each of us, I think we need to put a tick for ourselves if we are doing that. And if yes, our household, the entire family doing it. And if that is also a yes, then how can we do it to our community? So that's in the three levels or three planes at which you need to answer these questions. So first is exercise, at least 30 minutes of moderate intensity workouts, wherein you can sweat your body, the healthy sweat that you would have. This will, improve or boost your mood, reduce the stress, and improve our overall well-being because of the dose hormones that get released in our body, the dopamine, the oxytocin, the serotonin, and the endorphins. And thereby you see that you have an overall, self-image that is going up. Next is to eat a well-balanced diet, fruits and vegetables and whole grains, and avoid any kind of a processed or quick fix kind of food and beverages. Now, this is again very, very important because at the end of the day, today, it's all about 2 minutes, right? The Swiggy and the Zomato is Zindabad, because of that, many people have given up cooking at homes, and there are so many quick fix kind of opportunities available today. But always understand that a cooked meal at home is going to be the healthy option that we need to choose for us, right? Next is to get a wholesome 7 to 8 hours of unadulterated nocturnal sleep. Now, this is again a story which I can keep going on and on, because today in medicine, we are having what is called the sleep medicine. And a lot of people who are suffering from insomnia are getting into this branch, which is slowly but progressively growing, right? So this is very important because the hormone melatonin needs to get secreted to a good amount so that you can actually go into a deep sleep. But how many of us are allowing that hormone to actually work is a question mark again. We are having a lot of blue radiation or the cell phone mania rather than, getting into a good sleep. And thereby you can see a lot of people when they wake up, they're not waking up into a happy morning. They're actually waking up into a lazy morning, right? The next is mindfulness and relaxation. Powerful practices of ancient Indian culture is that you practice yoga and meditation and do a lot of pranayam to actually breathe in and breathe out. So as you breathe in the positivity of life, and as you breathe out, you take out the negativity or the toxins of your body out. And this would actually bring you the mindfulness that we are all looking at, right? And by following all these processes, you are going to have a lot of stress management techniques that is going to happen. So that is again going to be at our advantage. So what can you do about it? You can do some mental journaling, or you can spend time with nature. You can spend time with art, with movement therapies, and thereby you can actually reduce your stress levels. So that's the level one where you can do self-care. Second is social connects and support. So when you start connecting with people, you bring about strong relationships, not only with your immediate family, with your extended family, your friends, your colony, your community. And thereby, when you have such kind of a lot of experiences sharing and open communication, then all this would also boost your mental well-being. Next is building a support network. Many a times you will see people today, like, single parents. There is a lot of organizations which, deal with single parents. So there is many WhatsApp groups to Facebook groups where they all interact. They talk about their own, challenges of bringing up children, and, they have each other for support. Similarly, you have the LGBT network and a lot more networks which are working so much in tandem so that, they are able to share their interests without being judged or being without being outcasted by the society. Next is to volunteer and give back. Now, this is a lot of CSR activities which every institution or organization are getting into only because they want to identify a sense of purpose and connection to give back to the society from where they, got what they have. So generally, we speak the rule of life. We say life is divided into three parts, right? So the first part is a life of survival. And I'm sure all of us would have gone through that. The day you start earning, from that till the next 10 years is a life of survival. We have a lot of time where, we are trying to really juggle with our money so that we can have a happy home, we can eat well, and we can have some time for recreation too. So that's the life of survival. The next 10 years is a life of success. For all the hard work that you have put in on the first 10 years of your earning life, you start making money, you start tasting success, you're, getting rewards and awards, and all that is going to happen in the second part of your life, which is the life of success. But the last part of life is very significant, and that's why it's called the life of significance. It's not about that you were born and you have gone away from this earth, but it is what you did when you were here and what difference did you make in the society that you lived in. So that becomes a very, very vital and integral part of life. The next part is very important, because when you have tried everything and still, if you're struggling with your mental health challenges, then you definitely are seeking for professional help, either from a therapist or a counselor. And this has to be an ongoing session. It's not a one day or one session wonder. It doesn't happen that way. You need to work on yourself, and, you need to get on to track so that you can lead your life with dignity, right? And in some cases, of course, patients are giving medications, and that could depend on the medical condition the patient comes to the doctor with. And if you are in the right hands, then you will get the appropriate dosage for your ailment, and then it is to be monitored time and again so that you can make things work for you, so that you can lead a fairly moderately better life. The fourth thing is, okay, I have done this, but then if I have to get back on track, then I need to set goals and priorities, and I have to get into a sense of direction and accomplishment. And all this will definitely improve our self-esteem and be motivated in our life, right? Next is to practice gratitude. And I can just take a session on gratitude to help you understand how it can make a 360-degree turn in each of our life. We are all not grateful, friends. We are all only complaining, criticizing, and, condemning people around us, and the three C's that we should never go close to, right? How many of us got up today morning and said, "Thank you, God, for the very breath of life that you have given us today"? How many of you thanked God for the food you have had today, the food for which you had worked so hard, and the food just didn't jump onto your table, right? There were people who cooked it with love and care. There were people who brought the food to the neighborhood in terms of vegetables or groceries, and then you had the money to go buy that, and the farmers. So it is all the way from a farm to your table, right? So that is very important of showing gratitude. How many of you have taken time to thank your entire body, right from your feet till your head, all the internal organs, for the number of years it has served you unconditionally, even if you have given it the junk food that you have wanted just for a few minutes on your teeth or your lips, right? So, friends, there are so many things that you can show your gratitude for on a daily basis. I can go on this session on gratitude for the house we live, for the work we have, for the time we have, for all the lovely family and friends that we have, for all the luxuries of life that we all have, for the very fact that today I'm sitting in a room.
Okay, okay, Marzan, Marzan.
I'm sitting in a room, and each of you are probably sitting anywhere in the world, and still we are all connected because somebody found Zoom and connected us during the COVID times. And even today, there are so many times that we do hybrid sessions. So I can just go on gratitude. But when you start expressing gratitude to the right person at the right time, then you cultivate an optimistic outlook towards life and people start recognizing you. How many times we go back to our house and tell to our wives or mothers that, you have such a safe, warm house for me to walk in every day. Thanks for the hot meals you prepare every single day and take care of my daily needs. How many of the wives tell their husbands, thank you for stepping out of the house just to see that I or our children get the best of the things that money can provide. So I think, practicing gratitude has to be not only from your lips, it has to be from your heart. And then you can understand what difference that it can make into your personal lives. Next is to focus on positivity. Now, all of us go through challenges. We all go through negative situations, but how soon, how fast can we snap ourselves and then get into a positive thought and replace them with positive affirmations? And again, this is something that has to be cultivated and groomed so that every single time when life throws lemons at us, we are able to make a lemonade and not only drink it, but sell it too, right? That's the proverb that we need to get into now. Limit social media use. I know I can never say that you have to quit on social media. It's not possible. It can be a boon or a bane. Let's use it as a boon. Let's understand that we will be needing social media for the rest of our lives. Our children will be needing it, but we need to moderately use it. And that is something that we need to learn. We need to set healthy boundaries and prioritize real life interactions rather than real life interactions, right? And last but not the least, of course, learn the new skills, because only when you and I are in a creative mindset, that is when we will have some kind of encouragement and fulfillment. And when you start challenging yourself, that's where you keep growing every day and you become a better person from what you were yesterday. So there is no competition with somebody outside you. Competition always is with you, the you who was before today and the you who's going to be tomorrow, right? Now, what happened after a certain point that we start sharing all this is the question we get is, okay, I understood this, and we say knowledge is power. But friends, I beg to differ. Knowledge is not power. Applied knowledge is power. Only when you apply things, that's when it changes the perspective of people. So here, let's not glorify the challenge. Let's be a part of the solution. And that's when Get In, Get Fit series, the journey began. So I am the founder of the Get In, Get Fit series. I founded it in 2020, exactly just when COVID hit us. And I started with 5 verticals. Today I have 7 verticals. And, this is the Get In, Get Fit, where we believe in a holistic 360-degree development of each one of us. So the vision of Get In, Get Fit is influencing more than 10,000 people to take their baby steps towards a holistic fitness life and understand the goodness of health and well-being. And the mission is that, this reaches every common man, women, because all of us have the right to valuable information from experts in the field of whatever it can be. It could be nutrition, it could be exercise, it could be, body transformation stories, it could be a holistic way of living, it could be healing of your soul and body, it could be physical fitness with mental toughness. And this should be a one-stop solution to anybody who wants to take that step towards the journey where it can have a complete turning point in their life. So, friends, welcome to the most exciting holistic fitness community, the Get In Get Fit, the Pamper Yourself series. And we celebrated the Centenary Jubilee celebrations, which means 100 weeks of Get In Get Fit. And then we went on to celebrate 1,000 days. And then we went on to celebrate 1,500 days. And then we celebrated 5+ years of the Get In Get Fit, and then the 250th week celebrations. So you can see it's a huge community where we all go have fun. It's not only online, it is offline celebrations that we do. We also had the Pamper Yourself series where, how to take care of yourself. And Lucy Ball very beautifully said, love yourself first and everything else falls in line. You really have to love yourself to get anything done in this world. And self-care is a divine responsibility. So that is how important self-care is all about. We didn't leave the children behind. We had a session just for the children, inspiring young minds every weekend, where we got together with children and started doing things which added fun into their lives so that they were not addicted to social media. So instead of telling them, don't do this, we gave them options of what all they could do to bring about their childhood back again. And all these sessions are available in the Get In Get Fit series, right in your WhatsApp, in Facebook, Instagram, and in the YouTube channels that we have. And you are free to look into all of them, and it can help your immediate family or your friend's family, and there is a solution for all those problems. And this was available not only for children, adults, elderly people. We got into a lot of exercises, and we do this on a regular basis. When I say regular, every day 6 in the morning, we all get together online through a Zoom link where all of us are continuously working on health and fitness of people, right? Just a second, please. And then we also do offline sessions where we say good morning, not from just the four walls of our house. We go into the beach, and I think being in Chennai, I'm so blessed to have the marina where we are able to go to the beach, wake up to the sunrise, and have a lot of fresh air, and do a lot of exercises right there with the sun god, and really taking all the prana of life, right? So you have the fresh air, you have the sunlight, you have everything that is going to make a difference in your life. And of course, I've been interviewed by a lot of people on Instagram explaining how our lives went. As we speak about social connect, we do regular trips with our friends and family, extended families of Get In Get Fit, teammates. And this is a trip when we had gone to Hoganikal. This was on a farmland when we went for our Pongal celebrations. And this is at the Madras Yak Club, and how we went sailing. And this is on a mango date with the mango eateries. This is movement therapy with the children of a corporation school. And you can see how the children are all motivated during their summer camps, not to sit with their laptops or cell phones, but to have some kind of a movement therapy and work on themselves. This is movement therapy for the women. Why should you leave the women behind? Because many a times the woman plays a sacrificial role in a society, does everything for the family, for the children, for their spouses, for everybody at home. And the last thing that the woman wants to take care is herself. So we still have a lot of people who have not yet got out of their cocoon. So, we go out, and I go and, have sessions with them, movement therapy for them, because we find many women in their early 30s today complaining about backaches and hip aches and all that. So this was the philosophy of women, where I was invited for the emotional welfare, and we did a lot of world of wellness for them, and working around with all sections and all segments of people, so that you can get all of them kicking and kick-starting their life, right? And this is for corporate events, where we go and we do it on a daily basis, and help them so that they are not stressed, because today workplace environment has to be stress-free. Only then the productivity of people actually increases. So it's not just about understanding concepts, but it is by applying these concepts with human beings, where you bring about a positive societal change. This is at a palliative care center at the children's home in Egmont, where we go and we do sessions for children who are affected with cancer or any cardiac abnormalities, kidney problems, and chronically they are in the hospital. So we go there and we serve their parents, we serve the children, we serve the brothers and sisters of these children, because they come from families where money is an issue. The entire family has to go through it, and many children are forbidden from education. And so we go and we help them understand life, and bring about a little more sparkle or color in their life. And in fact, I'm doing a session tomorrow called color therapy on celebrating the International Family Day, which is coming up on the 15th of May, right? So how colors can actually impact people, and helping colors to promote healing and well-being of people, and using colors to actually bring out the inner trauma, or inner, the kind of trauma-focused art therapies that we do for these kind of children and their families. And you can see a lot of appreciation coming up from them, just to help them understand that, we are trying to work so that as a psychologist, as a counselor, we are not only talking about the problems, but we are giving the world a better solution, so that each of them can work around themselves and make a positive difference. So we do it in along with a lot of schools also, and do happiness yoga, laughter therapy, and mudra therapy. And you can see here at the Adyar Cancer Institute how the GIGF team had gone and served the cancer children, and really helped them come out. And as I told you, when we have good health, then we can even donate our hair and give these children to hair to make wigs, which is the most expensive part. You can even go and donate 1 lakh to them, but if you give them 10 people's hairs, they will consider that much more important, because hair is so important for these children to get back onto their everyday life. And wigs, mind you, is very expensive. Many children, many people cannot afford that. So exercise to be fit, not to be skinny or get into a size 0. Eat to nourish your body, and always ignore the haters, the doubters, the unhealthy examples that were once feeding you. You are worth more than you realize. So this is exactly what we tell, and our Get In Get Fit members have done extremely well at the athletic zones also. So it's just not about doing it for the society. You do it for yourself. You win accolades for yourself. You feel happy, and you can spread happiness also. And we all follow our passions too. We have a lot of art and entertainment that we do in the houses or places that we go to entertain people, so that they can smile, and we want to bring back that smile that they have lost in all these years. So we are a game changer, and you need to set your mind to transform to a better, fitter, healthier version of yourselves. And you can do that with us at Get In Get Fit. We also have a walking club, and these are the plaques that we give people. 2023, we had the walking challenge. 2024, we had the walking challenge, and we have the walking challenge for 2025 too. So if you're very interested in walking, then you need to walk 2025 kilometers in the year 2025. And then you can also win these plaques at every level. So we have the plaque for 505 kilometers, 1010, 1515, and 2025 this year. So, and we have had many superstars of the walking club of GIGF, and we have a lot of stories of body transformation. And this is myself on the other side showing you how by just following this, how we are able to actually work on ourselves and give ourselves a kickstart to a healthy life. So a healthy body plus a healthy mind is equal to a happy human, and everything starts with you and me. Friends, understand that the solution is at our hands, and when we start applying it, we become role models for the society. So here is a statement: use it or lose it. Unused money devalues, unused talent diminishes, unused potential decays, unused machinery disintegrates, unused time dies, unused knowledge becomes a burden. What isn't used leads to abuse. The tragedy of life isn't the ultimate death, but the resources that die within you when you are still alive. Your body and health is just the same. Use it or you will lose it. So these are the 7 verticals that we work with GIGF. And thank you so much for a patient listening. I will be readily available to answer your doubts. Thank you so much. Rajeshwari, can you please bring me back on board, because can you hear me?
Vidya, this is Veera.
Hello,
Vidya, this is Veera.
Veera?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So you have been saying, like you give plaques for people who walk. Like,
Yeah.
how do people get enrolled into that?
I'll give you my number, sir. Can somebody actually bring me on board? I'm not able to come on board. I can't see you. I hope you can see me and hear me.
Yeah.
Okay. Miss Rajeshwari, can you just bring me on board, please?
You can just stop your PPT.
I did stop my PPT, but I'm not able to get on board. No worries. I'll just, I'll give you my number, sir. My number is 98401 76088. You need to contact me on WhatsApp, and I will send you the link and you can join our group.
Thank you.
Free.
Yeah, thank you.
Welcome, sir. Any questions? Hello.
Yeah, it is wonderful, madam.
Thank you, sir.
So really, it had a lot of sense when you are hearing. But as you said, it's not the knowledge that's going to help. The implemented used knowledge and application is most important. I'm very much sure that with the help of whatever you're told, that maybe we can turn our lives into better ones by practicing it. So this is what I read from the session. Wonderful. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. Truly appreciate your feedback. Rajeshwari, if you're there on the other side, can you bring me on board, please? Any other questions, sir?
Hello, ma'am.
Yes.
Can you put your number, please?
My number is 98. Hello.
Yeah, 98
401.
401.
Ma'am, why don't you write in chat box? It will be very easy for everyone.
Yeah, I'm
I'm
not
texting.
having an access to the chat box
Ma'am, why
because I'm
don't you
not on.
exit and enter one more time? Leave
Let
the meeting and
let her give the number. Let her give the
No,
number.
no.
You want me to get out and get in?
I
No.
guess probably it will be the very good idea for you to.
Okay, I'll try that. Don't blame me if I'm not able to get
No,
in.
please give
Yeah.
the number and go, ma'am.
98401
Yeah.
76088. I'll get out and then I'll try getting in again. Just give me a second. I'll be back. Is that okay? Is that okay?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can
Yeah,
proceed.
we can, ma'am. We can.
Okay. I'll be waiting for your questions on the other side. Just give me a second. I'm coming back.
Ah,
Can you hear me?
yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Friends, are you able to see and hear me?
We
Yes.
can see you and we can hear you.
Okay, okay, great. So now I'm open to your questions. You can let me know. So you wanted my cell number. I'll just post now. Any certificate course to do palliative care, ma'am? Shravanti, I'm not sure. Shravani, is it? Shravani Krishna, I'm not sure if you want to do a course on palliative care or you want to serve people with palliative care.
I want to serve, ma'am.
You want to serve people?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you in Chennai, ma?
లేదమ్మా విజయవాడ.
Okay. I keep traveling. In case I come there, then I would definitely rope you in any of the sessions that I do. But right now, I do a lot of sessions in Chennai. Oh, I have
Okay.
Sudha ma'am here.
Yes,
So
yes.
nice to see her.
Okay, okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Hi Vidya.
Hi, Sudha ma'am. How are you?
I'm fine. It's a very nice day.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Sudha ma'am. Truly means a lot. Somebody was asking a question, I guess. I couldn't hear you. Hello? Fine. If no questions are there, oh, thank you so much. Thank you, Rajshekar Reddy, sir. Thank you so much for those kind words. If there is no other questions, then I hand over the session to Rajeshwari in case she wants to take it forward. Thank you so much for that lovely feedback, friends. Truly means a lot. I do a lot of sessions. If you are interested, you can just text me and I can probably, help you see the sessions I do on a regular basis. Thank you so much, Renuka. Thank you, Anita. Thank you so much. Thank you, Prashanti. Thank you. Yes, I visit Bangalore too. Yes. I have traveled to 40 cities in India, imparting my passion as to giving solutions to people. Instead of glorifying what their problem is, I believe in, helping out them out with solutions. That's what I do. Thank you so much, Veera sir. Thank you. It truly means a lot. Thank you. Thanks, Padma. Thank you. Any questions? I would be very happy to really have a great interaction. Thank you, Sudha ma'am, for that heart from me to you. Okay, I think Rajeshwari is not there here. And if there's anybody who has any questions, they can contact me on a personal level. So I think we can call it a day then. Thank you so much. Take care.
Renuka ma'am, are you there? There is some glitch in my laptop. I'm unable.
Yes, Rajeshwari garu, I'm there.
Yeah, ma'am. Till then, I'm trying to do with my laptop. I'm unable to do. Ma'am, wind up the session.
ఓకే మ్యామ్ బట్ నేను హోస్ట్ లేను కదండి.
ఓకే మేడం, వైండ్ అప్ చేశారా సెషన్?
చేసేసారు మ్యామ్. మీకు
అదే నాకు ఇది హ్యాంగ్ అయిపోయింది మ్యామ్. ఇట్స్ ఓకే. సంబడి గేవ్ అవుట్ ఆఫ్ థ్యాంక్స్ ఆల్సో మ్యామ్. ఎవరైనా చెప్పారా? హలో.
No, she was waiting for you and no one responded.
Acha. Okay, sir. Okay. Thank you, sir. Actually, this was hanged up my laptop. I was keep on trying that. Okay, sir. Then. Okay, thank you all. We'll meet tomorrow. Today we have done with the session and we don't have a second session today. Thank you.
Rajeshwari madam,
Yes, sir.
kindly call Vidya ma'am personally and so that she wouldn't feel left over. Why? Because no one responded, go down, give her a vote of thanks, no?
Because actually my laptop was hanged.
It's okay, but
Okay.
try to communicate the same with her. That will be good for her also, no?
Sir, I'll call her, sir. Okay, thank you, sir.
My special, thank you.